really hard getting that first bit of air in the class.
Most important part for the blowing, making sure you're tapping in while you're still blowing everything in your mouth. Alright, let's go, Johnny. Nice.
Getting your legs around the bar is silly difficulties. And there is fun. I very well might sign up for that.
Great throw. I got you there. I knew we had to get it on first try.
Rolling Garrett was right in front of us.
All right.
The important thing is keep blowing even through ceiling, so that way the pressure remains. As soon as we figured that out, it was much easier to work with.
Okay.
Oh, that was cool.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah! That's it. Thanks.
Kenmore, Washington. There's a person up here.
We're on a TV show.
He's confirming the door. 176. I think that was, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Exit 175.
Hey, thank you. Thanks so much. You're the best.
So we know Joel Garrett are ahead of us. Maybe Robin Fourier ahead of us. We don't know how long it takes to go black.
Check the side. Over 4 inches. Got it. Stand real quick. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much. Feeling nervous, jittery, excited? Stick the balloon right here. It's definitely not over.
Yeah, anything can happen in these challenges. People can freeze up, people can get lost. We're just hoping this final challenge is a doozy. In the last leg, there's not a lot of margin for error, so I'm starting to feel a little nervous.
This morning we made a vow to uphold the underdog tale and give it our all and go out and win. And we're not in last place. We might even be in first place. Who knows? We're living the underdog dream, right?
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil.
We got it. Go.
Clean mattress only $5.99. Look, sending you more.
Enemy soldier incoming.
No ice cream bites.
Pay for the skates from Sport Check. Faster than you can tie them. MasterCard Click to Pay. A fast way to pay.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Get that over. Let's try the other side. Come on. How many things have we thrown right now?
Bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3.
Final challenge.
And go ahead.
Race to the finish line.
Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. We're cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Exactly as they counted them on the race. Once teams correctly line up the tire,
Let's get this done. Battle Royale.
Blacks representing each leg of the race. In order, starting from left to right. So let's separate them so we can see what's what.
Keep clear that gas. Get to the safe zone.
Got there, nobody was there, so we started knocking it out as fast as we could.
Paper plastic was in Vietnam. Roll that paper up. Beauty.
Swordplay was one of the first to do it. We didn't do it, we didn't tie massage. All down left was yeah. Faster because, yeah, we can get this done. wants a bird's eye view. Oh, that was the airplane one I did, right? Wants the bird's eye. Oh, boy. Wow. Okay.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Everybody else still up.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Hopefully it's another challenge where we can make up time for Joel and Garrett. Possible. I don't know what my directions say to do. But I'm not seeing anything.
Come on, the fuck?
Who wants me to step there? That was your pirate stance. Yep. That's all the way to the end. Go all the way to the end. Can't do one more thing.
Get above it all.
Let's go, Strasser! Right there, above Housework and Gilbert, right? Oh, yeah.
My lips hurt. They're so cracky and dry.
Joel and freaking Garrett, we're almost done when we show up to the challenge.
Fuck this guy.
Your fight's over, soldier. Return to base. Failure ain't fatal. It's just an opportunity to do better.
I came in 91st place. That's the worst place you could probably be.
You're great.
Boo.
My life in New York. They take your skin. We're putting our kayaks on one at a time. See from Garrett's wall, just light up the color from kayaks. Oh, that's the witness that I were pulled down from the castle.
Let's go, Spy! Is that your mustache guiding you? Yes, sir. Okay, that was Cologne. It's on the very top. Then we did stand and deliver is all we have left. But we have stand and deliver that must go over here. Open yet? We got the second one, I got the first one.
Which one was Sweden? Servant sword?
Yeah. Jack, we're ready. I'm sorry to stop for. Alright, what are we missing? Anyone can hit us? Where's that eagle from top? Wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. Batter taste with mustard. It's spicy food. Whoa! What's this flavor? It was a physically taxing memory challenge. These were not flashcards. These were massive kayaks that we were trying to individually move onto the racks. Virgin Info, recreate your race around the world. Excuse me, sorry. You wanted to probably hit us? What? We put these on the bottom instead of the top? What? These. That's stupid. I mean, that's probably what it is, though. Because it's the first thing you did and the second thing you did. Alright, put it up. Move it up. Oh, if that is... Well, I mean, it's our own mistake, because we should have known it was on the top. Check! I kind of hit it, Jack.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
Advantage of it, and then I become mean as fuck. You earn
Hey, you got it wrong. Don't worry,
I don't give a fuck how nice I am. If you take it,
Enemy soldier incoming.
you earned that shit.
I need to not break my back.
Sword player spawn in. That sounds like the right one for scoop up, stock up. Who knows?
I think that one's stock up super.
That is really hokey. There's some little things, but I don't know what it is though. Something.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. Gang's all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there.
Yeah. Start playing slow. Start playing spotty out of the first play. We have no clue what's wrong. Something's missing. Big picture on that side. Yeah. Oh, I have one here. It's on the other side. Yeah. Listen. Oh, wait. Oh.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yo, I just got like fucking 4 or 5 kills right there. And I got double kill. And I got all these challenges done. Yo, I'm so smart. Who does that?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Teams will now make their way to the finish line here at Vice Finish. The first team to arrive here will win $1 million and the amazing race.
Whoa, hold on.
I don't know. I would take forever to find what I made a mistake with. There's some little things that we need to flip who wants the bird's eye view and the other one that has to do with air above it all. That's what it is. That's me to go down there and this is come up here. This good. I just take you from there on. Swap a little sooner. That's me. Yeah. We're going to like 5 feet. Well, thank you, Tato. Also, what did you think of that time? I'm back to the here in Seattle. The new keep moving. The gas station down the road. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? We're just curious. If you can tell us what's like Barrymore Park, this is truly for $1 million. Biggest destination for $1 million. Just look up Barrymore Park. Help us? Need your help. We're gonna find Barrymore Park. Where are you going? 545 South. 405 South. Looks like place me from the second. Yeah. Okay, thanks so much. We gotta run it. You guys are awesome. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. We'll try this. Now we're just pretty sure of this guy, right? I'm pretty sure.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy.
Barrymore Park office.
Fucking fuck.
Barrymore Park. Willowmore Farm. Sniper gonna spray it out.
Oh, fuck this guy. Sorry about that. Get a fucking good gun. That's not even fair. Fuck that. I'm in the gulag. I'm fighting for my life.
car that time. Let's regroup and get back up there, yep?
We thought we saw another car. Let's hurry up. We gotta sprint back. It's just wonderful to see the connection that you guys have and the spirit in which you run this race. Why is this such a special human being, this person standing next to you?
It's, as a younger brother, Greg is just is such himself and has all of his own strengths, and this was really a great way for him to highlight that and see that he is his own person. Like, it doesn't have to be following Big Brother, and he just blew that out the water this race. And I just really commend him for that, and that's for better, truly.
It just really showed how much of a best friend John is. I'm incredibly grateful for the rest of my life that I get to do even more adventures with this man next.
Gas is inbound.
Very close to it. Here's this one up. Oh, really? Wow, what a close move. What does it mean to have completed this race with your best friend?
We ran the entire race without yelling at each other, without getting ticked off, without calling each other names. I keep saying this, and I really mean I got a lot of friends, I got a lot of family. There's nobody else I could have ran this race with.
I could have done it with a better guy. This guy pushed me through so much. Having a hard time running. He just kept me going. I'm just grateful for him. The fact that we were able to hang in there until the final leg, and not only that, but at the end of second place, I couldn't ask for anything more except for first place. But there's that. I do feel like this race has brought us even closer together. Where we were the most successful was in those moments where we could work side by side. We just tried to keep each other positive. And so this experience has really deepened and strengthened our friendship.
They sound like boyfriends.
Yeah, check. Sorry, everybody. You are team number 3. Congratulations. I know you're incredibly proud of your son. What do you love about this boy of yours?
I don't give a fuck how nice I am. If you take advantage of it, and then I become mean as fuck, you earn that shit.
I'm proud of him.
I don't give a fuck how nice I am.
What the fuck?
Kids got hard. Worked hard together and built each other up. At the end of the day, it really helps someone see how powerful of a relationship my dad and I have, how reconciling individuals I've been for.
I used to work with the guy who's
That's kind of been our thing the whole race, to just remain positive no matter what happens.
My one hope out of this entire experience is that my kids watch this and see what can happen when you don't look the part. Maybe you
That
don't
is
act the
cool.
part, but you can do the part if you just keep going.
It's really bittersweet, the race coming to an end, getting to do it with my dad. You don't need this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and something I'm going to cherish forever. I'm so elated that we did the race. It has been just like a documented journey of our relationship and something that we can show our kids, something we can show our grandkids.
Hey, I followed you because you're cute, but you are seriously
So much fun,
unfollowing.
and the outcome we couldn't ask for.
Enemy soldier incoming. Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
It's like, just have fun. That simple. This bitch here turned me into a fucking thing on the floor. Wow.
Guess what? I've teamed up with Fraser Valley Specialty Poultry to show you some great recipes that you can try home. Simple recipes.
I hope the guy don't come right back where I was. You're done, buddy.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Where the fuck did this little bitch go?
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Oh.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. Here we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your shoes. You are cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there. Let's roll.
Battle Royale.
Have what it takes to win these amazing race. Go to cbs.com/casting.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there. Stronghold located. Targets are marked on your TAC map.
Hello.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Come on! Oh, sweet.
You're losing ground. Move it.
Yeah, I got it. I'm respawning. Oh yeah.
You need to understand that everything you do at the book table conveys information. You can't be like,
What you need to understand.
71, passing all these bars. Get a good run. That guy right there. Absolutely. So see your driver's license, I would be very happy to tell you. What the hell? 15 pound quick mode when you're getting your bachelor? I'm sorry. I do this for a living. You don't. I tell you how this works. Let me see your driver's license, or I'm going to pull you out of your car and arrest you for failing to provide ID. This is a legal request. I don't want to hear any other words out of your mouth except here's my driver's license. Please. Absolutely. I need your driver's license so I know who you are. I am not asking you. I am telling you. Give me your driver's license. My name is... I don't want your name. I want a physical ID as required by Arizona law. I am asking you when I'm getting called over. I will tell you as soon as I see your driver's license. I will gladly get called. Don't be slow for the not any sheriff's office shop, you know? The reason I stopped you is you're traveling 71 miles an hour you're posting 45 mile per hour zone. You can also see registration from proof insurance. Unless it's going to magically appear in your hands, you would have to, right?
Wow, listen to you.
All of your information is still current, still looking like Mason? I don't answer any questions. Yeah. I have to get off the phone. decided that it needed to be recorded, so you could also use it to provide crop insurance.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Okay.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
While I'm sitting here and I am a public server, is there any other questions I can answer for you reference our contact? Okay. I want to make sure.
How do I get out? That's it.
Moving here.
How do I get out?
Moving here.
No confrontational like that. There's no part of my contact with him. It's confrontational. It's super simple and cordial, and he just, for some reason. 71.
Gas is inbound.
Yeah.
Black site's clear. Area secure.
Is there a door?
The Brendan Weinstein thing was about race. Join it, that's right. Yeah, it was a day when they were telling people that were white people they had to stay home.
Yeah, that was nice.
It used to be.
Indians like sweet.
It used to be a day of appreciation for people of color. So people of color, Native Americans, whoever, you could stay home and get paid, and they appreciated the fact, oh, you're a valuable work is harder without you here. You know, you get the day off, you get paid, and so then they changed it. The kids said they wanted to make it where white people had to stay home. And they're like, you can't deny people the ability to come to work. It wasn't what it was before. What it was before is like, you cannot work if you don't want to. You can take the day off. Right. And this is when white people can't come in. And they're like, okay, now you're segregated.
They just haven't thought it outward.
What does it say here? The confrontation was triggered when the student attempted to film the demonstrator's faces, leading to his removal from the protest by organizers, according to the New York Post. Okay. So they were mad at him because he was trying to find out who was saying all these things. So he was filming their faces. Okay, then the question is, okay, what were they saying? Because like, if they were calling for death to the Jews, hey, maybe he should fucking be upset at that.
Oh, yeah, he's just trying to get away. What's this? Like, leave alone.
Once kind of blocking with flags.
Shame! It's also trying to find enemies in America about shit that's going on across the globe.
100%.
These guys, nobody here is doing it either way. You got into a fight in front of a cop station in New York. Both of you guys are arrested. None of you have an ability to change it.
And the bail reform. And they'll get out in 2 seconds. Get crazy into the mic. I'm trying to find who's doing it. I'm looking over and he's just going, I'm going to explain to him.
Failure ain't fatal. It's just an opportunity to do better.
Ooh.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
I have my weapons and everything.
But he goes, we're big fans. Like, you're not going to finish it.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
You got the funny thing. Always got to blame the big guy.
It was the aisles.
The plane's the worst. When I'm on a plane, it looks like shit. I'm like, everyone's doing this. Yeah. I'm wearing sweatpants and drinking. Right. Speaking of Native American, you see that Choctaw kid?
The Chiefs?
Kansas City Chiefs.
I love that.
That was crazy.
That was so funny.
What was the newspaper that
They caught him from the side.
They tried it. Totally fucking.
Yeah.
Totally. They said he was in blackface. They showed a picture of one side of his face.
Yeah.
He was wearing war paint and
his
he's
face
Native American. I love that.
There's a Chiefs game where it's like
It's also to get racially sensitive at a fucking Kansas City Chiefs game. You're in the wrong place.
Also,
an entire stadium of white people going.
the one kid.
I know.
It's so crazy to put up a kid's picture of a child and get it wrong. Not just get it wrong, get it wrong and know you're getting it wrong.
I think he doubled down when he was wrong. He was
Oh my
like,
God,
"Well,
too. On Monday, the left-wing publication Deadspin alleged that the football fan identified as Holden Armenta found a way to hate black people and the Native Americans at the same time.
That's not easy.
Imagine that.
Why is it hate, though? Why do we go right to hate? That's the bummer.
You're that hateful motherfucker.
It's a sweet
What a
kid.
hate monger. Probably loves pizza.
So, what is his background? He has some Native American background.
Oh, he owns a casino.
His background is he loves football like a real American.
True.
Yeah, he's part Native American.
So it says this child's father is the son of Raul Armenta, a businessman member of the country has born wow. He's from Native American. It's so funny, like, must be hateful. It's like, wait, oh my God. So this fucking kid is literally dressing like his ancestors.
Wow.
And they're calling it, he's hating black people, and bro, they're getting paid for this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Indian giver.
I would love to see these publications. How many positive?
Indian giver didn't sneak by me. I was just letting my cigar.
That's all you gotta do.
I had to do a casino in Oklahoma this week. Chief showed up with Bragg, and Chief showed up at 7
no.
with his
Address.
other people sat in the front.
Dude, you're blocking everybody.
Fucking bombed.
Did you get panicky because he was there?
Yeah, right before I go on stage, the guy who runs the production there goes, "Hey, just so you know, the Chief's here. This is the first time he's seen a show in like 10 years. They wanted to come to see this."
Oh my
I was like,
God.
they have no fucking idea who I am.
Your
No.
jokes about
Why
Donald
would you
Trump.
think they don't have any idea who you are? They live in America.
No, but they definitely, I don't think
Yeah,
they're world. He's like a 7-year-old fucking chief from
Yeah, but he's probably online. Probably
He's
sends
like,
some funny
He
TikToks.
has good Trump.
This guy is
Trump Down syndrome. Syndrome was down.
There was a comic in the 70s who was Native American who would go,
Charlie Hill.
tonight to
Charlie Hill.
hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya?
Yeah, it's so nice.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
Is he still around?
No, he died.
Yeah, Charlie Hill was cool. He was
Charlie Hill was nice.
He was always nice, always friendly, man. Always cool to hang out with at the store. Well, I was around from that. Early, the prior.
Oh, he had to have an act. Early WWF. Good whiskey.
That's hilarious.
That was really good whiskey. My phone train.
Chachi. I'm Chachi.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Chachi.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your chutes. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Hell yeah.
Vanderbilt. It's not a guy anyway.
I waited.
But I'm saying about the Lyme virus, these fucking people really are sick. Like, we know they're sick.
You got gas closing in fast. Unass yourself to the safe
I'm
zone.
also thinking you're completely correct that this is right to do. To slap Victor Paulo is correct. You know, yeah, some lady didn't like the stuff. But it was like, not only do I get it wrong, this happened 8 years ago.
So someone wrote an article saying to slap him?
No, someone just came after a show and was like, hey, that was wrong, slapped him.
He had a black eye.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, she got him. Big fat lady.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
The levity behind.
But it's the jump from you're morally wrong to I am correct to do whatever I want. There's no like, I should just tell you I don't like you versus I should arrest you versus
Right. Yeah, that's the punch Nazis thing.
Yeah.
You know, Dave, I was talking to Metzger about this because one of his friends says, yeah, you should punch Nazis. Mester's like, yeah, but stop.
Got gas moving in.
I have like terrible aim.
Fight for your life.
Oh, lame. Always in this motherfucking gulag.
The smoke weed thing's a weird one because it's
I was surprised to learn this. I'd be curious what your thoughts are. I'm not a cannabis smoker. I just never really liked it. But I had a guest on my podcast named Paul Conti. He's an MD, mainly works on trauma, incredible trauma therapist, and has written about trauma, wrote the book on trauma that I think is the one, in my opinion. And then we got into a discussion about like different substances and do they have application. We talked about ketamine, etc. I asked about alcohol. He said there are basically zero therapeutic. Cannabis. Now, this isn't something he does.
Your fight's over, soldier.
Just talk therapy, not drug.
Return to base.
Although he's a psychiatrist, he can prescribe things. But and this
hit us hard
cannabis
this
is
time.
interesting, and it may
Let's
actually have
regroup
some
and get back up there,
potential.
yep.
The main effect of cannabis is to narrow attention and focus. It actually can increase attention and focus. Now the problem is it's not a very good filter, so people can narrowly attend to just video games or just to their anxiety if they're already anxious. That's a problem. But when it comes to psilocybin seems to increase creative thinking, new rules and algorithms about what could be an answer. So I'm not aware of how it might directly impact visual perception unless it narrows focus. But most of the drugs that impact serotonin are going to increase focus to some degree or another. And that can be good if what you're focusing on is pleasant. It can be really bad if what you're focusing on is really unpleasant. I knew people, I'm sure you don't, just smoke weed and they have a panic attack.
Yeah, the smoke weed thing's a weird one because it's like many things. It's completely dependent upon the individual, like their individual genetics, their biology, whatever it is that they've had in their past. I know people that smoke marijuana and they're high functioning, and I know people that smoke marijuana and they don't get anything done. And I don't know if they're related. Those two things are related. I think people who generally have drive and discipline, marijuana gives them a break. It gives them a nice little rest stop. And I think that's probably beneficial. And I also think it makes you a little kinder, a little more compassionate, a little more sensitive, which is probably very beneficial to someone who's hyper-focused. Like people that are like type A personalities and trying to get things done all the time, you smoke a little pot and you're like, what am I doing? Like, just fucking relax a little. And then you get back to it. You're alright. I think there's a great benefit to that. But I should also say that it's very popular in the jiu-jitsu world.
Oh yeah, I always thought that had something to do with the kind of creativity part of it, like that you can't plan jiu-jitsu. Right. You have to improvise.
Yeah,
it's like jazz.
In a lot of ways. There's definitely that, but it's also the focus thing, that you're only thinking about that. Like while you're rolling, you're really only thinking about rolling. While you're smoking cannabis and then rolling, you're hyper-focused on it.
And physical strength, you don't feel lethargic or anything.
No, not at all. I actually enjoy it. I actually enjoy it when I lift weights too.
I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, I feel it. Like I feel it in the fibers. It's almost like I'm more aware of like what's going on. Instead of like this blunt sort of, almost like distance from each individual muscle fiber, which I am normally. Normally I'm just trying to warm up, and then I warm up, and then I start getting going, then I, lift light first, then I work my way up to what I normally use. But when I'm high, it's like I can feel like where it connects to the bone. I feel everything. It just makes you more sensitive about what you're actually doing. And for martial arts techniques, particularly for striking, I feel like I incorporate leverage better into things.
You're up bad, we're about to get
better balance in terms of like not trying to execute techniques when I'm off position. And it just makes me just more aware of like what's going on with my body.
And that's super powerful. We had the nerd in me must say, in neuroscience they call that interoception. Like people vary tremendously in their awareness of their internal state. You can know if you have a high or low degree of interoception by trying to count your heartbeats without taking your pulse. Some people can just do that. It's a skill you can build up over time. This is great for some people, but some people are highly anxious. It sucks to have a lot of interoception. But we know, of course, that the mind-muscle connection is
Enemies
very
are dropping
powerful.
into
It's
the
not
area.
just
Watch the
mind-muscle
skies.
connection as a, whatever they call neuroscience
All
thing.
stations,
The reality is
Shadow
that
01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
focus on the contraction of a muscle during resistance training as opposed to
Get that
moving
bird
the weight.
spinning. Finish up. We're airborne
Something
in
that's hard
3.
to measure if they're actually doing it.
Gang's all
The
here.
strength and hypertrophy gains are
Word
much
came
greater.
down. We are green to go. So
15%.
gear up,
I had
grab your
Andy
shoes.
Galvin on the
We're going to the
podcast.
war zone.
He knows that number.
We're clear hot on all threats. Watch your
I
ass
always
down there.
wonder about this, like in gyms where there are mirrors and people are watching themselves with the mirror. I mean, you're exteroceptive. You're not listening as much as you could on the actual field. So, you know, there's always a weighting between exteroception to the out, everything beyond the confines of your skin, and interoception. And if cannabis allows more interoception, you can imagine that those workouts
Keep clear of that gas. Get to the safe zone. Strongholds located. Targets are marked on your TAC map.
One, 140?
I just got my day right off back dollar.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Fuck!
You're losing ground. Move it.
The gulag. The gulag.
$75 kilos, 20 reps. Come on. Meet Andy Wilkinson, the 60-year-old grandfather of Frederick Finstack that would put Avengers star Chris Hemsworth in space. Andy, who has 7 grandchildren, taught me the fitness program in New Jersey. If I'm on holiday with my six-pack out, I get approached by ladies in their 30s. I've been mistaken for my daughter's partner rather than her father on occasion. It's embarrassing, he told a British newspaper. When asked about the secrets to his enviable body, Andy shares his insights and says, "You can't buy a toned, strong body. You can't hire a toned, strong body. You have to earn it day by day," he says. But overall, I follow 6 principles that help me stay healthy and fit after 60. This is a father of 3, Claire, 40, Lee, 38, and Sarah, 36. And he has 7 to adjust my diet accordingly to meet my body's changing
Looks like this
needs.
intel reveals the location of the next
I
gas
find
spread.
that
Get it to
small
the
servings of
designated uplink
carbohydrates,
station for
like
decryption.
just a
Hurry
few
up.
tablespoons of rice or half a sweet potato is all I need to fuel my body properly. Comes to good skin. When asked if he follows a specific method, Andy replied, "You don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's better to live according to the basics of a healthy lifestyle rather than constant."
Do that drone thing again because I couldn't even do anything.
Okay. When was the last time you smoked any weed? I don't know. I don't know if that was the answer to the question I asked. And I don't feel like you were truthful. That's what there we go. Okay, see, so when you're like, let me think of an answer. Because I get
let me think of an answer.
I knew that you were being knowingly untruthful. When was the last time you smoked? 2.5 hours ago. Alright, I'm gonna give that to you then. What's the percentage of your vape? Like super low, like 65%. No, but it's not super low. No, but it's like in a car. Like I have cars that smoke. Okay. Well, you
devices
Or you
and
smoked just a little while ago.
Just like 5 hours ago. I'm right, I got no
It's okay.
I'm not nervous. I got this.
No, you get it, man. Cops are scary, man. I'm straight. Thanks, guys. Don't go anywhere. Thanks. 1:30 seconds goes by. Open up your eyes.
Loadout drop headed your way.
And begin.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
How long was that? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. When I tell you to, you're gonna take your first step. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go on.
Oh, you wanna fucking play this? What the fuck are you?
The enemy took that one, but we'll get him back.
Okay? So you see when you walk, you're right down. That's out loud, so I keep up with you. Sway your arms around out. So keep down to your side.
7
Then once
yet.
you take the first step, don't stop until you.
Searching for the biggest selection of premium cheap smokes in Canada. Why pay an arm and a leg when you can shoot?
So you've gone down, turn and come back. That's it. Yep. That's exactly what I told you to do. That's okay. That's okay.
You got gas moving in.
786. Nope.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Was there any part of that you didn't? Can I ask if you understood?
Think about all the bad possibilities right now.
Okay, well, that's what happens when you do illegal things, man. You do illegal things.
Well, it's not legal. It's not legal.
Okay. How old are you?
19.
How old do you be to smoke marijuana without a medical marijuana card? Right. So if you're gonna stand on the mountain of right and say, hey man, what I did was illegal, then that's okay. So you can sit on the couch, smoke weed, 21 and over, absolutely legal. What's not legal is to be under the age 21 and to be driving under the influence of marijuana. That impairs your ability to drive. I'll tell you when to stop. Okay.
Right?
Nope, at no time that I. So when I told you, you can stop. What I told you was, remember, count 1001, 1002, 1003 until I tell you to stop. So at no point during any of that do anything.
Well, I counted 1003 and I stopped. I'm not sure if you want you to tell me to begin or not. So I told them.
That's okay. Do fair, so I want you right now. Just lean back, just like this. Jay, listen to me. Wait, get up here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Does anyone know that you can't smoke and drive?
I smoked way earlier.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What's way earlier to you? Generation is due. You need to call someone here to get his vehicle that has not smoked today. Find someone, if there's anyone in Paso Grande that hasn't smoked weed today, find them and have them come. Okay? Don't drive. Is that fair? Okay, and then he'll call you. He has your number? He'll call you in a little bit. Thanks, I appreciate it. Tell your friends that you can't smoke and drive. Like, smoke weed, sit on your couch, smoke medical marijuana card during the age 21. Sit on your couch, like, make yourself pizza, bake yourself, whatever. Don't drive. St. Patrick's Day, obviously, traditionally a drinking holiday. I think people smoke weed all day, every day. I don't think that they care. It's 317, it's not 420, no one cares. I think people just smoke marijuana all day, every day. And then drive around. It is far more.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
And even today being St. Patrick's Day, no one's been arrested for DUI alcohol. But every single person's had.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the guys.
now created all of this. Okay. Do you have anything with you that says who you are? Let's start that. So you have an ID card, so your driver's license is suspended. I'm sorry, you what?
Prep time's over. Now you're deployed to the war zone.
So why are you driving if you've never had a license? Did you put those stickers on your car? Yes. Is that like a proclamation?
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. Things all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up and grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Driving is self-proclaimed. Okay.
I'll see you on the other side.
I don't believe that.
Battle Royale.
One of my favorite photographs. Agnes Martin sitting in being steel.
Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you hightail it out of there.
I love that. Isn't that what we all do? We wait to be inspired. Parts to us. That's where the ideas come from. Even in the most set-up situation, I believe there's something really going on. So you're thinking about, you're not taking pictures.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Not on my fucking watch.
I think he's probably right with the I believe that car is going to become temporary property of the state because he's never been issued a driver's license. He just thinks that it's okay to drive around. This millennial probably feels entitled to drive as it is a right and not a privilege. Yes, that's not the case for a long time. Like, you just found every motor vehicle law that you can find and decided to not be in compliance with any of them. Like, literally everything. Arizona law says I shall tow this vehicle. And with your voracious non-compliance of Arizona motor vehicle law, this is just part of the what happens here. Loud and slow. Not so much slow. But you're free to go. So, grab your water bottle, get walking over to your friend's house, get some water over there.
I woke out from Johnson Ranch. Like, I get that. I've had a suspended license already. I get that.
There's some adults who already have a suspended license. How does that happen?
You ticket, and I know.
Exactly what you did today.
Yes.
Right. Take care of some business here. Hang on. Yeah, there's no crying in baseball. And there's no crying in speed. I'm not crying over this. Why? Because apparently, like you've heard of a learning curve, right? That kind of goes like this. Your learning curve is like this. It means that you're not getting the point that you should be speeding. You are 24 miles an hour above the speed limit. You're a criminal amount of speed above the speed limit. So that's 24. Well, I'm getting locked in my room. What I don't want to hear, what else in your generation, is excuses.
drop inbound. Closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Yo, I got a really good sniper rifle. It's really good.
I thought you're not playing Diablo.
Well, Lilith is in this game too.
Gas is inbound.
Yeah, she cost $24 or something.
26.
26. So did you get it?
No. Fuck, what do you think?
You're a high roller now, a baller.
Yeah, I know, but like, I also too want to like do some stuff. So I'm kind of focused on something else.
Like buy a coffee or a cheeseburger or something?
No, I'm trying to pay down my fucking student loan.
Good. Good. That's good.
And my car. That's it.
Good.
Why are you watching the fucking Popo fucking show?
Oh, because I like it. Yeah.
Are you gonna be a cop? Are you gonna be a cop?
Well, I only play it because I know that you like it.
Well, I used to like go out with police officers, Sean.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Smell you, John. Smell you.
Well, what can I say? I just, you know, I'm a certain type of person.
Yeah, I know, you like pigs.
Oh, wow. I was thinking, like, you know, people that know how to work hard and play hard. Sorry, that sounded way different in my mind, and then I said it out loud, and I was like, wow, that does not sound... New topic. So what do you want for Christmas?
Huh?
What do you want for Christmas?
We still Christmas is canceled. What are you talking about?
Is he dead?
Doesn't matter, Johnny, because what I want I can't have anyway, so.
Aww.
There we go.
I got 2 kills. Oh, it exploded.
Alright, I'll call you in an hour or so.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh! I had good guns too.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Yo, right in his face I was shooting. Come on, chupas.
Ooh, Iron Man 4.
Marvel has confirmed the production of Iron Man 4 yet. Robert Downey Jr. has made it clearly stated in interviews that he is not planning to reprise the role. The character of Iron Man continues to have a significant impact on the MCU. For example, the upcoming Disney Plus series Armor Wars will focus on the aftermath of Tony Stark's death and the potential consequences of his technology. It is possible that Marvel Studios...
What kind of weapon was that?
They hit us hard that time. Let's regroup and get back up there, yep.
Finally, Marvel has confirmed the production of Iron Man 4 yet. Robert Downey Jr. has made it clearly stated in interviews that he is not planning to reprise the role. The character of Iron Man continues to have a significant impact on the MCU. For example, the upcoming Disney Plus series Armor Wars will focus on the aftermath of Tony Stark's death and the potential consequences of his technology falling into the wrong hands. It is possible that Marvel Studios may decide to introduce a new version of Iron Man in the future, whether through a new actor playing Tony Stark or by exploring different characters who take up the mantle of Iron Man in the comics. Finally, Marvel has confirmed the production of Iron Man 4 yet. Robert Downey Jr. has made it clearly stated in interviews that he is not planning to reprise the role. The character of Iron Man continues to have a significant impact on the MCU. For example, the upcoming Disney Plus series Armor Wars will focus on the aftermath of Tony Stark's death and the potential consequences of his technology falling into the wrong hands. It is possible that Marvel Studios may decide to introduce a new version of Iron Man in the future, whether through a new actor playing Tony Stark or by exploring different characters who take up the mantle of Iron Man in the comics. Finally, Marvel has confirmed the production of Iron Man 4 yet. Robert Downey Jr. has made it clearly stated in interviews that he is not planning to reprise the role. The character of Iron Man continues to have a significant impact on the MCU. For example, the upcoming Disney Plus series Armor Wars will focus on the aftermath of Tony Stark's death and the potential consequences of his technology falling into the wrong hands. It is possible that Marvel Studios may decide to introduce a new version of Iron Man in the future, whether through a new actor playing Tony Stark or by exploring different characters who take up the mantle of Iron Man in the comics. Finally, Marvel has confirmed the production of Iron Man 4 yet. Robert Downey Jr. has made it clearly stated in the movies. Thanos is
Here is a trip around. You won't impress. Here is a trip around.
Alright, so you might remember this lawn from earlier in the season. It's the same property that I was taking care of for a week or two while the customer was out of town. He ended up getting injured on his trip, so therefore he was stuck with me. And this is the same yard that I did some crazy patterns, as you can see. Started with the rainbow cut, then went on to the wave, followed by the crop circles. A funny story about that, and this is the first time it happened to me. So after I laid down all those patterns, I came to mow the following week, and the wife came outside saying that she loves the lawn and loves the creativity, but everyone in the neighborhood kept stopping and taking pictures of her lawn, and she said even a couple people came up and knocked on the door asking her about it, so she wasn't really comfortable with all the attention that she received from these wild patterns, so she went ahead and kindly asked me to do straight lines only. figured she wouldn't get as much attention this way, she referred to the straight lines as more conservative. So an accommodating guy like myself, I went ahead and listened and did straight lines only. Alright, so you might remember this lawn from earlier in the season. It's the same property that I was taking care of for a week or two while the customer was out of town. He ended up getting injured on his trip, so therefore he was stuck with me. And this is the same yard that I did some crazy patterns, as you can see. Started...
Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, was dubbed White Wolf by Black Panther T'Challa in Avengers Infinity War. This title originates from a comic storyline where Wakandans raise Bucky and he becomes their special forces leader, known as the Hatut Zerazi, or Dogs of War. T'Challa sees Bucky as a symbol of hope for Wakanda, embracing him as an outsider turned Wakandan.
Gear up fast, we're about
Speculation
to get evil.
suggests Bucky might be undercover, possibly collaborating with Sam Wilson to uncover the Thunderbolt's mysterious agenda, revealing the comic White Wolf side.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Fuck!
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. Gang's all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Let's roll. Battle Royale. You got gas closing in fast. Unass yourself to the safe zone.
Keeping soldiers safe on the battlefield has become particularly challenging. Scientists risk their radiation. As engineering professor at the molecular medicine University of North Irvine was inspired both by science fiction and science fact. And even though digital camouflage is not a new concept, the recent research fields like biomimetics allowed engineers to make soldiers take advantage of unpretentious models.
Enemy soldier incoming.
On a battlefield, sword and smoke, without one naked eye. As such, many developers started to provide to better conceal personnel online. After the 9th century, American scientists developed the ultimate hiding. Military strategists covered.
Why did he turn around? Weird.
Many researchers have begun experimenting with different types of masks to cover the human body's heat signature, creating high-tech fabrics to protect personnel and assets from detection other than through visible light. Moreover, the widespread availability of night vision technology and other forms of thermal imaging have allowed insurgents and even terrorist groups to acquire the precious devices, leveling the ground between forces. Inevitably, the development of proper countermeasures has become a priority. The first incarnations of modern hiding technologies debuted in Iraq and Afghanistan, with pixelated digital micro-patterns instead of the obsolete macro-pattern color blotches. Furthermore, the Western powers have all developed their own versions based on the advancements of clutter metrics, a leading-edge study field focused on understanding human neurological response to readily identify and locate objects. A range of modern techniques has already been developed, and many more are underway, inspired by astonishing advancements in forefront fields, including biomimetics, fractals, imaging analysis, and nanotechnology. Scientists are very close to countering ever more accurate devices and weapons. Kaleidoscope. Adaptive camouflage has been a long-held dream for armies across the world, but the elusive ability to merge with a constantly changing environment might finally be within reach. Researchers at the Sandia National Laboratories in Albuquerque, New Mexico, have drawn inspiration from the natural world to create a synthetic biomimetic material that will emulate many animals' ability to shift colors in harmony with their surroundings, just like a chameleon. More specifically, scientists have closely studied certain species of fish and the biochemical advantages that allow them to change colors and patterns to blend in with their environment. Researchers began exploring the military applications of such knowledge as early as the 2000s. As Sandia team leader George Bershand explained, quote, military camouflage outfits that blend with a variety of environments without needing an outside power source. Blue, say, when at sea, and then brown in a desert environment, is where this work could eventually lead.
Loadout drop headed your way.
As they tried before, the Sandia team was able to achieve two significant breakthroughs. First, they simplified the energy supply to make the protein motors more efficient. But more importantly,
gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
As Bershand explained, quote, we essentially re-engineered the protein structure to introduce an on-off switch into the motor, so we can now turn our nanofluidic devices on and off. Some leaders in the field have even toyed with the idea of including camouflage paint to eliminate the thermal glare caused by the soldiers' hands and faces, further concealing the commandos. However, the latest advancements have focused on a particular mystery lying of an intriguing cephalopod. Even though it's not necessarily a clever creature, the squid evolved an astonishing deflection system. Aside from its widely known ink squirting trick to escape predators when under attack, the squid has a lesser known ability. It can quickly camouflage because of its light reflective skin.
You got gas moving in.
However you holiday, Upton Bay has you covered. We've got your hosting and decor needs, outfits and beauty that'll bring joy to your world, and gifts from under $25 to special splurges. Find it all in store and at thebay.com/holiday.
We got equipment here.
The sticky patch. As of today, scientists have unpacked the secrets hiding under the skin of the squid. These, the invertebrates, are massive camouflage. Their skin possesses the ability to rearrange its pigment crystals by using tiny cells. Dr. Alan Gorodetsky and his team, California Irvine, managed to isolate the protein called reflectin to create so-called invisibility stickers, which can change their coloration in a split second, just like the squid. More impressively, the new invention can also hide soldiers from infrared detection. In the words of Dr. Gorodetsky, quote, we've developed stickers which uses a thin, flexible layer of camo with the potential to take on a pattern which will better match the soldiers' infrared reflectance to their background and hide them from active infrared visualization. The advanced technology was conveniently bound in a coated packing tape, not unlike the ordinary household type. Hence, the final product is visibility. According to the journal Science, the thin material is reflected in an instant, and its composition includes aluminum.
Ah!
with its surface, enabling it to change to virtually any color. As seen through an optical camera, the thicker tape takes an orange hue. In fact, the thinner the tape, the bluer the material turns, right on the opposite side of the luminance spectrum. The outstanding development offers a straightforward application. As Gorodetsky pointed out, quote,
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Camouflage patterns to blend into foliage during the day, but under low light and at night, they're still vulnerable to infrared detection. Sci-fi feel. Despite having existed for several years, engineers have just recently harnessed the true potential of heat-reflective products. The latest advancements in bioengineering have allowed the creation of vastly improved applications for camouflage therapy. Still, the tentative idea is not ready for the world. As the doctor clarified, the plan is that soldiers carry a roll with million stickers, swiftly applied into their uniforms to vanish. The main point is to create an expensive and disposable solution. As the developer described, quote, check out this protein-coated tape. Use equipment to make an appropriate camouflage pattern.
Gas is closing in.
Ooh, this is nice. This is a nice fucking pickup truck.
The disruptive technology for military applications, where it gets using material in civilian food. Furthermore, beyond superior camouflage for military emergency shelters, medical care, and scaling the material into larger sheets and making it commercially available. That's why it's stories on technological and military advancements, make sure to subscribe to Dark Tech and all of our documentaries channels. Also, click on the bell icon to be notified of our news. And stay tuned for more.
AT-Tech. To play, not to skip.
Can you spot the soldier hidden in this picture? Go ahead, look closely. All right, time's up. Here he is. Military camouflage is witnessing miraculous advancements as technology rapidly evolves. Fighter jets can now avoid radars. Snipers can blend into the bushes. And yes, stealthy soldiers really can turn invisible. Harry Potter's magical cloak is no longer just fiction. If you can keep your troops out of the enemy's line of sight, you've already taken one crucial step toward victory. If you can hide your soldiers, you've got the upper hand. That's why militaries spend billions of dollars every year developing the most effective camouflage systems. And we're about to show you the best of the best. For as long as soldiers have gone to war, they've tried to blend in with their surroundings. But what if they didn't have to blend in at all? What if they could simply disappear? There are no special
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Next generation camouflage technology on display. Known as the quantum stealth coating. As you can see, this whiz-bang piece of tech is an absolute game changer. It was created by a Canadian-based company called Hyper Stealth Biotechnology, who've since patented their mesmerizing paper-thin innovation. So how does it work? Good question. The patented material bends the light which hits it, making any object behind it appear near invisible to the naked eye. Infrared signals, thermal signatures, or shadows are masked as well. That means that the opponent's night vision and heat sensors are rendered useless. The company's aim was not only to conceal foot soldiers, but also larger equipment such as tanks and jets. Unlike the more traditional camouflage materials which are limited to specific environments such as jungle or deserts with one standout color, this invisibility cloak can operate in any circumstance and weather at any time of day. It goes without saying that as the world of technology excels,
you're losing ground. Move it.
Camouflage materials follow suit. That kind of camouflage must be routinely tested by militaries before mass implementation. So let's swim over to a piece of technology that already boasts a proven track record of success. As it tries to advance the open field, they face one significant hurdle. There's nowhere to hide. That's why militaries decided to build their own hiding spots in the form of fake trees. Why would you want to haul around a fake tree? Because when hollowed out, it acts as a perfect spy outpost. The soldier inside can radio to the front lines to indicate an imminent attack, giving the troops enough time to prepare themselves. It could also act as a sniper outpost. This tactic isn't modern by any means. It goes as far back as World War I, initially implemented by the French, the British, and the Germans. Back then, the trees were made of an iron shell with internal scaffolding for reinforcement, and were often covered with a rough textured concoction made from materials like pulverized seashells. That final artistic touch created a much more lifelike appearance, which was key to its success. As the years have passed, the material has become lighter, easier to install, and more authentic looking. Soldiers' uniforms have gone through billions of dollars worth of research, production, and upgrades over the years. But no matter how advanced the outfit or how perfect the camouflage, there's one thing that cannot be entirely covered: the face. Breathing and seeing must always remain at optimal levels, which makes a number of potential headwears unusable. When there are no other options, the ever-reliable military-grade face paint comes out to play. In warmer environments, camouflage face paint is the clear winner over face masks. As the mercury climbs, face masks cause overheat or make the wearer
Fucking hell.
which is why return to base
GG.
obviously effective. They minimize the chance for light to shine or bounce off the soldier's skin, a critical defense tactic in moonlit warfare. These sticks can be bought individually for around $10 online, but to supply an entire military costs tens of millions of dollars on a recurring basis. Still, that's pennies on the dollar compared to the entire U.S. military budget of $721.5
Gas is
billion.
inbound, marking a new safe zone.
With a name like the Shadow Shield, you'd expect our next piece of camouflage technology to have a double-edged approach. The shadow being the evasiveness, and the shield being the...
Alright guys, I'm over this.
This clever camouflage product allows the user